I'm assuming that even the cheapo mics are good.
Well, you picked them out, so I'm going to assume they are.
Well, have you not listened to them?
I listened to them.
And were you not impressed with them?
No, I liked them.
Okay.
I mean, it was all good. I've noticed I kind of had them light up, and it was I would say a left to right. You know, as you go right, the vocal quality got better.
Better. Uh-huh.
Yeah, with from the simpler ones to the obviously the ones that we only got one of each, but
yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Well, there was
Yeah. But you know, they work, and I'm very happy about this because it opens up variety and possibility for getting some good sound from my dungeon. So
these little jobbies, as you may have noticed, can hold 2 or 3 microphones, and so they can be used for a mid-side arrangement, but they're primarily made for an XY, and we're gonna put them in the XY.
Okay. Well, I'll be right back.
Get your stuff, and I'll
get the rest of the stuff, and also somebody has Studio A at 6 o'clock, so I'm gonna go and just like leave it ready for them. And
clean it. Yeah, get all your junk out of there. Yeah. And I'm gonna set up an XY. I'll be XYing myself right away. Here we go. Okay. Nothing like a couple of nice microphones and an XY thingamywitch. Uh-huh. That's perfect. I guess we'll need 2 wires, won't we? All right. I'm gonna lose some of my main mic now because I'm gonna cut the phantom power off. Yeah. Okay. Now, when this mic is gone, I know that I'll be able to plug and unplug things. Yeah, but that one still works. Well, maybe I should take this one off. I can change over to a dynamic. See, I work just as well on a dynamic, don't I? Well, yeah. Picky me. All right. Let's see. And it sounds like all the phantom power didn't get gone, did it? All right. Oh, that's weird. This one. Like that. This one. Like that. That's what's going on. Oh, that went right in. Duh. All right. Okay. And this one. This one. Okay.
One more trip.
Really?
One more.
One more. So you expect these to be very quiet microphones. So let's see. Let's see if this is too loud. Hello, hello. Hello, Mr. Microphone. Hello, hello. Ah, very, very much too loud. It's not bad. Let's see. Let's see. And there.
And the box of microphones were in it. And my bank, of course, too. One last thing.
La da da, la la da 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 da. Close enough. Close enough to balance for my taste. I don't want to set the world on fire. Here we go. Oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
Now we'll have a look at the ever popular XY pattern. Okay. Now before we put any windscreens on it, okay, there it is. Okay. Okay. Now, I'm here and I'm hearing myself on the left side. Now, if you'll talk,
Okay.
I'll hear you on the right side. And then,
Okay.
Okay. Now, if you'll notice, this microphone points this way, and that microphone points that way. As a matter of fact, we could sit these microphones right up there, right? And tilt them down maybe a little bit like that. And
Want to pull out a little bit so our home viewing audience can see what you're doing there?
Oh, okay. Okay, I didn't know how.
There we go.
There's them right there, but
Yes.
nobody else can see them, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay. Well, no.
Okay.
Well, okay. Now, as they're sitting, do you see a microphone pointing at you?
Not directly, no. One's kind of going that way, one's going all the way that way.
Okay.
But I having already
Is
experienced
that
obviously.
pointing more straight at you? Pretty
Not
much.
completely, but close enough. I'm sure it's picking me up just fine.
Okay, and there's one picking me up, so
Yeah.
I'm on this side, and
Mhm.
you're on that side.
Yes.
Okay. Now the reason you see, instead of pointing them out like that, I pointed them in like that.
So
And
is that so the cardioid patterns crisscross each other?
Yes, but the reason for it is so that the diaphragms are very close to each other. They're almost on top of each other, almost touching. Okay, when we spread them out like that, a sound wave, like if this was one of the microphones and this is the other one, and I'm a sound wave, and I'm coming along here, I'll hit this microphone first, and then I'll hit this microphone second. Well, the distance between these microphones represent time delay.
Okay.
Okay, and on very, very high frequencies, they have very narrow band widths, which take very, very short periods of times between cycles.
Higher frequency sounds can travel faster than lower frequency sounds.
No,
That's what you're saying.
no, they travel at the same speed, but there's more of them, more waves in there.
So because there's more energy to it, if the microphones are farther apart, it'll be more noticeable for high frequency sounds. The time delay. Okay.
What it is okay. Okay, see, they're going up and down. Look at this. See, they're going up and down, up and down. Okay, if both of the microphones are in the same place, then when this waveform comes along, if it's on the down, it hits down at the same time as both of them. However, if they're far apart, it may be hitting down on this microphone while it's hitting up on this microphone. And they're 180 degrees out of phase, and they'll cancel each other out. You see what I mean? However, they'll only do that at certain frequencies that have a waveform that has that period to it. Now, some waveforms may have twice that, and or a higher frequency, and it'll be down, up, and it'll be getting down again. Those will be being reinforced. So you're going to have some frequencies being boosted, and some frequencies canceling themselves out. And you wind up with a comb filter and a weird sound because you're working off of two microphones. We have it around here all the time, just with the microphones that are on the table. Oh, I don't have that hooked up. I don't have it turned on. Okay, there. Now, okay, now I'll turn on that mic. Okay, so when we have lots of microphones turned on, we get this going on. So you put the two diaphragms very close together.
Okay.
Like this, and then that helps eliminate phase.
Are you selling mics?
No, well,
We're talking about how great they are.
We're talking about phase relationship and the use of two microphones and how phasing can cause certain frequencies.
You hadn't lost your freaking head.
Yeah.
But you're saying still.
Yes.
No, not necessarily. No, I'm not. But anyway, so here, let me let you listen, and you can hear us in stereo. Let's see. That's right. Now you can wear my sweaty headphones. And as you see, you probably hear me in your right ear, just like I'm sitting to your right. Now you talk.
Okay.
And you hear you.
Yeah, I come through them both, but definitely it favors the left. Very much favors the left.
So we're getting a stereo image. That's what I'm saying. You see what I mean? Particularly like close your eyes. You see what I mean? Close your eyes. Lean back in your chair, and close your eyes. And I'm gonna like I'm gonna clap my hands and move them around. Can you hear the stereo image happening there? Or maybe I should, wait a minute. Hand me the peanuts.
Oh yeah.
Doobie was using.
Oh yeah. That's.
See, so there's something. You hear. Is it a realistic sort of? Some people like to use keys as a very popular thing. Somebody wrote an article one time that said keys were just let the microphone stop. Keys.
You can definitely hear it.
So that's we're kind of close, but it's a stereo image. You get a stereo image or something. Okay. So anyway. So that's a good thing to carry on the end of a boom pole. Is that right there? And rather than hovering over somebody with a shotgun mic, you can hover over, say, a group of people with that, and you bring home a stereo version.
So just put it, boom, above a group of people's heads, and
bring it down into them.
Okay. And say you were gonna.
Well, figuring that this is what's happening. Okay. So the stereo the audio stage is going to be like straight out in front of it.
Okay.
You know, at least for some distance.
Okay. Okay. This gives me an idea. Tomorrow for the interview, I'm gonna use those.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh hell yeah.
They're very quiet too. Have you noticed?
No, those are definitely my favorite new microphones.
Really? I'm
Yeah.
so amazed.
Yeah. Why? Why are you amazed? I mean,
Well, I just am, because we got so many different
we got,
microphones.
yeah, but
and
those.
the microphones that we got there's so many microphones that we got with so many nice characteristics to them.
Well, these
surprised that these
stood out. These stood out
there's some of
in
my
part
favorites.
because of their capacity to pick something up at such a distance. That just really impressed me right off the bat. Because Jonathan had them by the front door, and I was standing behind the cabinet talking, and he said he could hear me just fine. And they were basically by the front door, and turned up very highly and listening closely. I could hear you guys talking in here. Maybe it was picking up some of it, what was coming through the monitor and the TV. That's occurred to me, but all the same, very sensitive. So.
Just the same, they pick up like the whole world. Did we lose something? Or
Do
did
you have, is your CD playing bells? Would there be bells on your
I
CD?
think there would be bells.
Yes, there we go. That's what I'm hearing.
You like that?
Yeah. Very
Is
soothing.
that too loud?
No. No, quiet bells can be soothing. Loud bells are something else entirely. So, headphones.
Okay.
And we've got all of these as well.
Okay. All right, I can cut off the phantom power, and we can change out for some other microphones.
Okay. And when the phantom power cuts out, that'll still be
All
right.
right. This is this. Yeah. I'll turn up the other mics now that don't use phantom power,
Okay.
and I'll bring down the mics that do, and I'll cut it off, and we'll give it a little while for it to die out.
Mm-hmm. What one do you want me to bust out next?
Well, I guess we should go with the two dynamics. Can you pick
Okay.
Can you pick the dynamics?
Talking about these?
Those are the dynamics.
Okay.
Are you not pleased with those? Were you not?
Yeah. But what stood out, I guess the stuff that's more unique stands out to me more.
Mm-hmm.
Those just jumped out at me in terms of playtime value and all that there.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm glad. There's some good mics. I'm
Yeah.
glad to have those, aren't you?
Yes.
I'm really tickled that we have those microphones.
And like I said, I look forward to setting them up tomorrow. It's going to mean for the interview, I'm not going to have the joy of having a microphone in my hand, but that's worked out really, really badly in the past.
Has it?
Well, early on when we decided to give it a try with the shotgun mic on a boom pole, I still like just the whole having my own microphone. And so I had my microphone plus the shotgun mic was turned up, and when I actually heard the results of that, that turned out to be a bad idea. Because the shotgun mic was, of course, picking me up as well as my microphone that I was speaking into. So that could have gone better.
Okay. Now I'm going to turn these microphones up.
Lovely. And
And here they come.
here they come.
Okay. And now we're left and right talking in.
I'm talking in stereo.
I took talking in left.
Talking into the left.
Okay, I have that on right. Wouldn't you know?
Okie dokie. Talking in this one, I'm talking in this one. Talking in this one, talking in this one. Talking in this one, talking in this one, talking in this one, talking in this one. So sometimes it pays to watch the Mad Scientist Tea Party and
Move them a little further apart so that we really hear them.
this one, this one,
I'm going to put it down the middle instead. Okay, go ahead.
this one, this one, this one, this one. I wonder what this tea party is like sometimes if you watch it with a really fancy home stereo system.
Oh, I've been told that when we were playing with your direct box and all the other day, that it was absolutely dreadful. I think I don't remember who expressed that to me, but somebody around here expressed that was an absolutely dreadful portion of the show, you know. And I tried to explain to them that we have surely we have a certain amount of sound geeks that were right there with us on that. Wouldn't you think?
What was dreadful about it?
Well,
Just sounded horrible, was boring.
apparently it was people going, test 1 2, test 1 2, da-da.
Well, okay, after
click
a
click,
while.
change the button. Oh, that's different. Well, I don't know. It was very boring or something.
Okay, well, that's
okay,
too
here
bad.
you go.
Sorry.
Here you go. You can talk. Would you like to talk to yourself, or shall I talk to you? Perhaps let me sing you a song in this microphone. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see. What's I always do. Wait a minute. Well, come on, baby, don't you wanna go? Well, come on, baby, don't you wanna go back to that living life city, sweet home Chicago? 1 and 1 is 2, 2 and 2 is 4. When I get back, I'm gonna walk right in that door. Say, come on, baby, don't you wanna go back to that living life city, sweet home Chicago? Like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Now you want me to sing something?
That goes very interestingly with the music you have playing in the background, too.
All right.
And you gonna give that one a try?
Wop bop loo bop la bam boom. How's that? Does that
Yeah.
Come on, baby, don't you wanna go? Can you tell any difference? Back to that living life city, sweet home Chicago. I bet you can't tell a whole lot of difference between
Not a
the two.
whole lot.
All right.
A little bit. So these two are basically the same. They look, at a glance, somebody who's not paying
Similar.
attention, they would look probably like the same thing.
Right.
Somebody doesn't look
and
close.
Does this give me radio voice? Do I have, hi, this is radio voice?
A little bit. It's not definitely not the most radio voice of all the new ones.
Oh, no. How about this one? Hello, does this give me radio voice? A little bit better?
A little bit
A
better.
little bit better.
A little bit better.
A little bit better.
And we would definitely, working up to these, would even be more radio-like. At least it seemed to me.
I think you'll find that one to be a nice radio voice, right?
Yeah, no, I was very happy with this. In fact, this is the one that right here, this is the one that when I do my live hour tomorrow, I'm thinking of using.
Mm-hmm.
I've been using the microphone that you gave me as my mic for the live hour, and I think I'm going to go ahead and give this one a try and just see how this one does. So,
Let me see that for a minute. Sit it over here. Let me see if the roll off is on or off on there. We got the roll off on. I'm going to take the roll off. I need something
I got
pointy.
something in my back.
Do you? A little pointy thing. And let me tell you, these little switches are just glued in with like some hot glue or something.
So be careful with them.
Yeah, they'll if you push down on them, they'll pop right out. They've probably fixed that since it looks like they have since that.
And
But we'll want to put a windscreen on it.
there isn't one.
Yes, there is. I have one
You have one.
in the other room, and I will get it out. So just be patient while I find a windscreen.
Okie dokie.
And in the meantime, I'm going to sit here with my radio voice and I'm going to talk into this. It's amazing because having a microphone within just a few inches of your face, you can't help but click into a slightly different voice. It brings it out in you. The radio voice just comes right out. It's an interesting thing. I wonder what the psychological ramifications of that are. It's just one of those many little quirks of the modern age. But I have to tell you, this really does make me want to kick back into a nice smooth voice and, I don't know, play songs about love and things like that. But in the meantime, we are going to put a windscreen on. Oh yeah, there it is.
For your interview.
And I'd like to just say once again that I really, really, really hate that horn.
For your live interview, maybe we'll just leave this on here. Oh, let's see. There's some things we need to do. Tighten that up really tight because they don't. For your live interview, you'll want this on there. Perhaps we should just leave the windscreen on. They're hard to get on and off.
Okay.
This is a little bit. This microphone has sort of a large end on it, and a little bit larger than the windscreen is. Can easily adapt to sometimes.
Well, for the live show I was going to do tomorrow, I was thinking of doing it at least in part from the control room of Studio A. I have A reserved tomorrow, and I was going to set up and I was going to do some roll-in with the DVD player.
Have that wire.
You
Put
want
that wire
this
on
wire?
Let's put it on here.
Okay, and the Phantom is off, yes?
That's right. Here, take it all. There you go. And I'm going to flip it on. Okay.
Okay, and I await the arrival of the Phantom Power. And I will speak into this microphone as the Phantom Power brings everything on up. And I've noticed that this one seems to take a minute to... There we go. All right. I've noticed those ones, the Phantom Power seems to kick in faster than with this one. This one takes a little while to get the juice flowing, but here it is. And I am speaking into this microphone. And would you like the headphones to listen to this microphone?
Do you like it?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
That's why you're going to use it on your show, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I lined them all up, and I was playing with all of them, and I said, I'm going to try this one tomorrow.
Yeah, I want to hear what that sounds like. I want to turn it all the way up and see if we're getting any hum out of that. Sometimes we have to modify those.
I noticed that it was very sensitive, and
Overloading it.
well, it's probably. I noticed that it was
Very
very
quietly.
sensitive, and I'll talk very quietly, which is hard to do when there's a microphone in front of me, because I want to click into that voice, and I'm talking very, very quietly right now. I'm talking very, very quietly. You know, it's like.
Don't talk at all. Okay.
Okay.
Point it toward the door. Okay.
Oh, good luck, sorry.
What do? It's getting feedback from my headphones. Okay. That's all right. Let's see. This is this one. Let's see. Okay. There you go. Now you can turn it around. I'm talking it. Don't talk loud. That talks soft.
I noticed the sensitivity of it, which, now that I think about it more, does have me reconsidering it, because what I would be doing is setting it up in the control room, which there's a lot of background noise because
That's
all the
okay.
fans
Just
in the
don't-
control room.
Just don't turn it up too loud.
Okay.
I had it turned up real loud.
Yeah,
I had it up
and
real loud.
I was experiencing that too, and it did seem to fade out as I turned it down. But this sucker picks stuff up. I mean, not the same as those things. Still impressed with how far they could pick something up from a distance for their size, but I noticed this would pick up, if it was turned up high enough, a lot of ambient background sound. But all the same, I'm definitely thinking tomorrow I'm going to have this sitting next to me when I do my live show, and I'll just be sitting at the control room, actually. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to set up one of the portable cameras. Yeah, I'm going to set up one of the portable cameras in the control room and put it into the aux TBC and just do part of it from the control room. And tonight I'm, in fact, going to even sit down and prepare a little monologue rant.
Oh,
So,
really?
Yeah, I'm going to try something a little different.
Do you have any particular subject in mind?
I think I'm going to try and get mildly political for at least part of it. Talking about just the general long-term failure of leadership